Wow, I wish I lived through one. I tell you, you definitely want to get to that event, no matter what it takes. What you just saw there that happened in Macau, we just came back from Vegas, which was our lead convention that happens once a year. Usually in March, and I'm going to have to sit down here to go through these slides because I'm going to give a real condensed version of what I needed to talk about today. But the lead event, there was about 5,000 people there. Just a really awesome training event. They do that every year in Vegas. This company has all types of trips every year. I mean, we have the Emerald trip to Hawaii, first class, you, your family, everything on that event when you become an Emerald. Keith is just one step away from Emerald. He just made Ruby. After Sapphire, it's all about cycles, how many times you cycle. That's really what moves you through the rank. And what you really want to concentrate on here is building Sapphires, building Sapphire legs. So this isn't a company that you can become a superstar in by yourself. You've got to build your team. You've got to find those people that are working and go match their effort. I'm not the type person that's going to call you and push you. You know, you can't push a chain. You can't push a rope. But I will match anybody's effort. Keith is the same way. Jerome is the same way. Cindy Goodson. All of you leaders here are like that. And if you'll stand behind your people and work with your people, not only will you go over the top, but they will go over the top with you. So let's just keep all that in mind. Just a couple of things here I want to share. And we do not have a clicker here, so hold on just a second. Let's talk about just a couple of real quick things. Sales from February to March of 2015. These are the increases that they've had in sales just in this period of time from February to March. In the month of February alone, we had over 82,000 people join Jeunesse in 1 month worldwide. There's probably 600,000-700,000 reps worldwide. What's really neat is about Jeunesse is the fact that March of last year is really when it started here in the U.S. Even though the company's based here in the U.S., the master distributor was out of Los Angeles, Asian. They really launched this company in Hong Kong 5.5 years ago. And so most of the world knows about Jeunesse, but I guarantee you can go to a local Starbucks here and ask 1,000 people, and they're not going to know about Jeunesse. They're not going to know about Instantly Ageless. They may have seen it on Facebook or Pinterest or something like that, but we're a lot more than just Instantly Ageless. We are an anti-aging. People ask me, what do you do, Vernon? I say, I'm in the anti-aging business. And speaking of tools, I know a lot of you here, she was talking about just in the lobby how she, had someone that, she's talked to about the product. If you want to create more prospects than anything else, I wore one of these badges in IHOP the other day. I just got them in. Wore this in IHOP, and before I left IHOP, I had 4 people ask me about it. Unfortunately, I only had 3 samples on me and 3 cards, business cards. And I'm totally out of business cards now, but I'm telling you, you can plant more seeds. And now with the Instantly Ageless, there comes 50 to a box. There used to come 25. Can y'all hold it down in the back, please, or step out? Hello? Hello? Can y'all hold it down just a little bit or step out? Thank you. Those boxes now, you have 50 sachets in one box that is $50. I have ladies in Houston, and I know some of y'all, that are selling the samples for $10 and $15 a piece. You get 50 in a box. That's $500 to $600 retail in a box, if you're into that. I just give them away. They're 89 cents a piece, and I'm telling you, if you give it with a card, just another tool. Some of you, I know Jerome, y'all's team they have these type cards going on where it has the benefits and how to use it. Write this down. There's a JeunесseGear.com, JeunesseGear.com. And in your back office, you'll see a lot of things as far as printing. Get with your upline leader. I know a lot of leaders have deals made with different printers locally and things like that where you can get bigger discounts than getting it from the company. But Jeunesse Gear is a good place. And then also in your back office, you'll see under tools, where you can actually buy these things. But back onto these little badges, anything that you can do to stir up a conversation. You know, someone sees that and they'll say, okay, tell me how. So I'm telling you, I have the video loaded on my deal. Go to hotpresentation.com. And I don't care if it's the waitress or someone right there, let them watch the video right there. And then, you know, and ask them, what did you think? Say, what'd you like best about that? And when they see that, they go, well, how do I get this? Well, I've got a sample here. Give them a sample, get their information. The quickest way to get them the information, too, is say, I'm going to send you that video, and you're going to use what is called our JM mobile app. I'm going to jump to that real quick. Oh, yeah, by the way, we just were ranked last week, number 38 on the top 100 network marketing companies in the world. Now, you got to realize there's over 5,000 registered network marketing opportunities worldwide, and we're number 38. We're also number 237 on the Inc. 500 list. You know, and there's, you know, that's the top 500 companies that are recognized, privately held companies. Now, think about it. How many privately held companies out there? Millions. And we're number 237 in the U.S., but another key is we're the number one fastest, or number one ranked by Inc. 500 as far as direct sales company. So that is all, you know, that is really, really awesome. The company's won all types of accolades. We've won these great videos y'all have seen. We've won the American Business Awards. We just recently won 12 Telly Awards for our marketing, our tools, the J-Mobile app. The companies, they're being recognized from traditional business awards, American Business Awards. Wendy Lewis, one of the founders of the company, the last 3 years has been recognized as one of the most influential women in direct selling. So that's worldwide. That's by DSA, Direct Selling Association. That's the big outfit that's kind of like the regulators. For us being a member of the DSA, there's certain things that we have to do as a DSA member. Like we have to offer 100% money back. If you get in here today and buy a Sapphire pack, an Ambassador pack, those products don't work for me, whatever, send them back the unused, the unused part of the product, and you get 100% of your money back. So that's, that's a key. And I'm sorry I'm jumping around because I'm trying to get, there's some more things. And by the way, all this information is in your back office. One of the things that when you get a kit, those of you that got your kit, you probably got the little bitty zip drive, the little stainless steel zip drive, or the wristband. On that zip drive, let me tell you how this company is. I've been doing this for 26 years. I've owned my own network marketing company. A lot of these companies, oh, we're going to be in Mexico, or, we're going to get going overseas, all these new startups and things like that. This company is only 5.5 years old, but they look like a 50-year-old company. That little drive that you have right there, you pop that in your computer, it is your business on the go. I don't care if you're talking to someone that speaks Spanish, German, Swahili, whatever language. Every PowerPoint, every video, every form in 20 languages on that little zip drive. So it is, that is powerful. You keep it on your keychain, you can go plug it into someone's computer and give them a PowerPoint presentation immediately, or show any of these videos that we're talking about here. I wanted to leave that slide up for just a second here. Let me get to just a couple slides here. When we were out in Vegas, the company gave a check to the Jeunesse Kids, Free the Children. The company actually in one event raised enough money to feed 1 million meals, 1 million kids one day. But you know what? The next day, those kids were hungry. Sorry. When I saw this really impressed me a lot in Vegas, because the company gave $500,000, but one of the diamonds that was there, she had just received, was it $189,000? Yes. Bonus check. She endorsed it over to Free the Children. Wonderful. That's amazing. Can you imagine what it feels like to be able to give $100,000 or $200,000 to a charity? That's what we're here for, folks. That's what we're here for. We're to help others and help other people. So Janessa is not just about us making money. It's about lifestyle. It's about lifestyle change, being a good steward of what God blesses you with. And I'm just very proud to be a part of a company like this. Let me jump to some slides here. These are some before and afters that y'all didn't get to see. We'll have to jump all the way to the end. But anyhow, on these name badges, these badges I was talking about, anything you can do to get someone's attention, get them to to ask you about your product. The Instantly Ageless is definitely a door-opening product. It is a product that okay, here's what we're going to get to. It's definitely something, if a lot of you guys probably won't do something like this, but I'm telling you, massive action equals what? Massive results. That's a motto. Massive action equals massive results. You want to go out making $1,000 this week or $5,000 this week? I mean, the company's got all these tools in place for us, and what's great about it is most of them are free. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the J-Mobile app real quick. The J-Mobile app, if you don't have that, you can go to your Google store or you can go to the iTunes store and download J-Mobile. And J-Mobile is access to your back office on the go, but more importantly, it's a communication tool. It allows, it hijacks your contact list. How many people you have on your phone? Contacts on your phone? Somebody. How many contacts? How many contacts? 2,000. 2,000. This guy right here, with this app, I mean, he can make thousands of dollars in the next few weeks. When I first looked at this, I went ahead, I got involved, downloaded the app. I just tested. The first 10 or 15 texts that I sent out, 6 of those people within, 3 or 4 days, Keith? 6 of those people were ready to get involved in the business just watching the 2-minute video when they saw everything else and then they saw this J-Mobile app. There's no other company on planet Earth that has this. Our upline, Adam Vincent Gilmer, is a gentleman that brought this technology to the company. He could have easily licensed this tool to all the network marketing companies, customize it for all of them, but Wendy and Ray were very smart, Randy Ray. They said, we want it. We want it exclusively. So they've got that exclusively. Let me tell you what this is. Most of you open up, we all get emails. You get emails even from friends you don't even open. You just delete them. How many text messages do you not look at? Text messages. Text messages that you don't. You look at all of them. Here's a fact. 98% of text messages are read within 2 to 4 minutes. And you've got a tool that has built-in campaigns for Instantly Ageless, for income, and on the products. And any one of those, the J-Mobile app, what it allows you to do is break your contacts in your phone into different groups. Your big hitters, your church group. I don't know what all we can see on here. All these different groups, and you can start people on a text campaign. Some of you have done email campaigns with AWeber and things like that, where you get a series of emails that have the videos and things like that. But what's cool about this is it immediately sends a person a campaign, and it's going to start a campaign. It's going to send them a first video, and 2 or 3 days later, it's going to send them another video. 2 or 3 days later, it's going to send them another video. It's going to keep dripping on them. And what's neat about it is when you open up that video and watch that Instantly Ageless video, when I look in there, as soon as you do that, it sends me an alert. And it says, what is your name? Ella. It says, Ella has watched your video. Well, guess what? Ella watches it again and watches it again and watches it 5 or 6 times, and you keep getting those alerts. That should tell you, that should be a clue that you need to get on the phone with Ella, because she is either watching that or showing it to other people. So that's how this app works. It's very simple. There is the website you want to lock in on this is splitsecondrecruiting.com. That is a domain name that we have set up a 14-minute video that explains all about the J-Mobile app and how to use it, how to install it, splitsecondrecruiting.com. It's a free app. And it's also the key to your back office as far as being able to track your commissions, look at everything. And I'm actually going to demo this real quick. That's how you break it into groups. I know it's not very personal snapshot of your business, how many new distributors have joined, how much new business you have. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to send this. Let me get 3 people's phone numbers that I don't have that have smartphones. Hold on just a second. Let me pull up my mobile app here. Okay, give me a phone number.
313.
Okay, hold on. 517. 517. 303. 5354. Another number? 313. Somebody else.
313.
Right here. Write it. 313. 424. 8269. Okay, that's it. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to send you the instant date. I'll send this.
Vernon, you run in one campaign and all 3 of them go out at one time.
At one time. Goes all out at one time. Tell me when your phone goes off. We'll come back to this. My coverage is, okay. You get it from me? Once you click on that, open it up real quick. Okay. Go ahead and open it up. Show everybody what it looks like when you open it up. Yeah, it's a little slow in here. Anybody else got it open? Do something? Okay. Can you bring that up here real quick? So when you send this out to people, it gives them the video right there. It also has option, if he pushes that phone, it's going to call me back. Whoops. He can chat with me, he can get a sample, he can go to my website right from that, right there. If he watches the video, like I just got a notification that he's watching the video. So this is a very, very cool tool that easily companies could charge you $30, $40 a month for this one tool, and it'd be well worth it. So this is just the type of technology that we have here. That's a part of what we have. That's exactly what the screen looks like. When you send those out to people, they can. And also down at the bottom, it now has I think 10 or 12 languages. That when you send it to someone, you can actually select the language so they can watch it in their language. So when they pull it up, they can do a drop down on the language. So anyhow, splitsecondrecruiting.com. Another tool I want to talk about real quick is how many of you get on the conference calls? Okay, we have conference calls Sunday night. Tomorrow night's our Sunday night team call. If you don't have that number, you can take it down, 712-775-7035, and the code is 749892#. If you don't have that, you can take a picture of the screen or get with your upline, and they can provide that to you. That's every Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then we do team opportunity calls every day, Monday through Friday. This is like when you have a Keith Yarborough doing a call, or a Cindy Goodson, or an Adam Vincent Gilmer, or myself. We have leaders from all over the country that are pitching in, that are covering these calls, because we do them at 4 p.m. Eastern in the afternoon and 9 p.m. Eastern nightly. So it's a great way. It's designed to be about a 25-minute call, and it's boom, boom, boom. Bullet points, what the company is, how long they've been in business, what our products are, and a close. So that is something that you can use. I'm telling you, we got people that are building their entire business around conference calls, because you can put someone, if you can't get a hold of someone on a three-way, to do a three-way, or Jerome's not available, or Cindy's not available, or any of you leaders that are working with teams already, You can plug people into these conference calls. Not to mention all the corporate. We all get all the deals for the corporate calls, the ladies' call they do once a month. Every Tuesday night, Thursday night. And then also let's talk about local meetings. We have local meetings our group is doing in Las Vegas. We have an actual center that keeps paying over $3,000 a month just to have a center in Las Vegas. You got anybody in Vegas, we have a call center there that's just opening to support some of the infomercials that we're doing, the group's doing. So Vegas, Dallas, and Houston, those are areas. We've got events coming up in Brownsville. Anybody y'all know down in South Texas? If you know anybody down in South Texas, we have events going up there. So stay tuned to where these events are, and you can always send people to these events. If you know who's speaking, we'll always put who the contact is there, or call and ask one of us, because most likely one of us are going to be at those meetings. And so we can look for your guest, make sure that they end up with you. We all know how that works. You definitely want to do that. What I'd like to do right now is, if anybody also, if you're needing leads to talk to people, our group just bought a bunch of leads. We're making some of those leads available. We asked you only to use those for Janess, and I will tell you, if you get any leads from me, they come from me. I salt and pepper those lists with 4 names, phone numbers, and emails, and I will know if you're using it to do your other businesses with it. And if you use it to use other business with it, and I see it and I can show you, be prepared. You're going to get charged about $1 a piece for those leads. So it's $300 to $500, and it says it in the email. So please use it for just Janess. I'd ask you to do that. If anybody's looking for any type of specialized leads, ministry leads, things like that, I can also help you in that area. Again, these badges. If anybody needs one of these badges, I got them in all different colors. I only have about 10 left, 12 left. They're $10 a piece. Anybody would like them, that's exactly what they cost us. And I think, Keith, is that pretty much it for?
And Vernon, if we need to take a little 5-minute break, that's okay. But I just don't want any distractions. I need everybody's attention for a little over an hour, and we're going to roll up our sleeves and go to work and get right down in the meat exactly what it takes to be successful. If we need to take a break, we can, but we don't need to take long. We need to take maybe 5 or 10 minutes at the most, and make sure everybody gets back in here, because
this is the most important part of everything we've done today. What you're fixing to hear, if you want to know how to make $100,000 or $10,000 your first month or whatever, I'm telling you, I listened to this man. I've known Keith for over 13 years. I've seen him make $200,000 a month in companies. He knows what he's talking about. He's got handouts for everybody. You definitely, let's take a 5-minute, just a 5-10 minute break real quick, a potty break. We're going to do that and get out and then go eat lunch. How does that sound? All right, we're going to break 10 minutes and come back in here and roll up your sleeves and get ready for Keith Yarbrough.